Hi.
Hello, welcome back to Clover Mountain Dairy. Look, we got fancy hats now. What? And we've had a busy week, but first we're gonna do some evening chores, check in with the cows, and then we'll catch you up on what we've been up to this week.
They're all on their way up to the barn right now.
Daisy's carrying some food for later. They're all looking good. They get good rumen fill. Bug pressure's good. Carnation's trying to see if there's a better offer in the barn than what's out in the pasture. Hello, Buttercup. He's a good girl. And there are our two calves. They get their nice little pen for the evening, and their hay and their water. And then our other calf, Lilac, she has about 2 more weeks, and then she'll be in with the kindergarten group.
The fields are all looking pretty good. We got lots of beautiful sandfoin coming back. We're on our 3rd round of grazing right now, but what I have been doing is, because of the tall stems with the seed heads, is I have been clipping the pastures afterwards. You can see my tire tracks out there, just to make it a little bit more manageable and less irritating to the cows' faces and eyes. And that's been working really well, but still making good grazing. This is our hay field, and it is looking great after haying. It's got really nice regrowth. We'll probably end up grazing it. The darker green clumpier areas are all legumes. So like here we have red clover, and then this is alfalfa here. And so just lots of good stuff out here for the cows.
This week, we were really busy with a bunch of inspections. Our first inspection was on Monday. It was our organic inspection. We are being certified through Oregon Tilth this year, and that inspection went great. I had all of our records together, and our farm was awesome as per usual.
And then the next day, Tuesday, we had the Washington State Department of Agriculture Dairy Nutrient Management Program. That's a mouthful. But what they inspect is basically how we manage our manure on the farm, and we have good record keeping on that and good practices, and we had no problems there either.
On Tuesday night, I flew from Spokane to Portland, Oregon for the American Cheese Society conference, and I did a workshop on artisan food safety and cheese making. And I had a really great time. I got to meet a lot of great people and take a lot of very interesting classes. I won a scholarship to go to this conference, which covered most of the costs, and that was quite an honor to have that. And I got some pretty cool things, some nice little buttons and other little swag, so that was fun. Since it was held in Oregon, they actually did a funny thing where they did a talk about Oregon, and they used that old video game, the Oregon Trail. And then some of the workshops I went to focused on like milk quality and how you take care of different types of cheeses. And it was just very interesting, and I loved it. I also got to see a lot of industry people, and they had really good displays, and there was a lot of cheese. Let me just tell you, there was a lot of cheese, I'm not going to lie. I also was able to do some stuff in Portland. I went by Pal's Books, which is a great, big, huge, and new bookstore, and that was fun. You can always find some cool things there. And I even picked up a book from the cheese conference on cheese in the Pacific Northwest.
While Virginia was having an amazing time in Portland, I was back here on the farm having a great time holding down the fort. So obviously I had to milk the cows every day and move their pastures and take care of their calves and just make sure all the animals were doing good on the farm. I also processed all by myself on Thursday, and then Friday, after milking of course, I managed the farmer's market all by myself, and I even managed to use the square card reader all by myself. So I'm very proud. And then I did find a few hours here and then to work on 12.
Well, that's what we've been up to this week. It's been a busy week. What do we have on tap for next week?
Hopefully we're getting a cheese cave put in.
Yes, so we got a lot going on there, and
Hopefully we get a hole dug on Monday and a cheese cave delivered on Wednesday.
just like that.
Oh, and we're processing and selling at the farmer's market and
Milking cows.
milking cows.
Taking care of the fields.
Yep.
All that stuff. Because it's summer! Yay!
And it's supposed to be hot this week too. Like maybe hit 100 this week, I think.
That's not too bad this late in July, if that's the first we see of it. So, no complaints here.
Nope.
All right. We'll see you next time on the Tomarosa.